seeing as I've made a functional movement disorders and dystonia awareness page that I give more about me. Now, music in the background you can probably hear. That's a distraction that works really well actually, to make me be able to do this video, or to make me be able to cook or clean. I have to have a distraction, and a lot of sufferers would have been told that if they've been to dystonia consultants and they've been lucky enough to have the support and the fight to get there. Mine's been 4 years, and it's difficult. I've overcome a huge mountain and managed to live now independently without carers. So, I used to be a carer myself before all of this started. A really long story, and it doesn't need to be shared, but what needs to be shared is the 4 years, and especially now that I'm under the right team, but it's not my local team, and even to the point of going away and ending up in a hospital, that they don't believe you. You're constantly told, it's in your head, and what I've learned is that they're never going to understand if they've never seen something. I don't understand something if I've not been through it that somebody else has been through. And even if they're not willing and they don't have the education, we still have to be thankful that they're trying. And it might not feel like that. I had every pill thrown at me from the cabinet, and I'm on the right ones now. I'm still having treatment, still a long way to go. So for my blog, I thought it would be good for people that know me, people that don't know me, to show that it's not just having a non-epileptic seizure and ending up in a hospital. My last lot ended up being 6 hours the one night, and then I went on to have another 4 the following day, from 9 o'clock in the morning all the way through to nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sorry. So yeah, I'm going to do these videos the best I can and stay on the same subject. I'm terrible. I talk a lot, so this is probably dangerous. Or maybe good, because I need to get the message out there. This thing here, so safety aspect of living with this day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute, is for called a full pendant. So many of you may have heard of it or may not have. There's a box connected to my phone line, and they have my mobile. They have a list of people that if they can't get hold of me, and if I'm not answering for some reason, they can get hold of them, and they'll send a team out as well, which is called telecare, and it's widely available and widely given by social workers, which mine was, to keep my safety in my own home, but still able to be in my own home. I'm still working with the OT to get different things, because as you know, you've got to retrain your brain at the most simple things. I find that things I don't need to think about or concentrate on is like now I'm concentrating on this video rather than thinking, you're helping people hopefully, and what they're hearing they've been through. I just want to say, don't give up, because I'm getting better and I'm managing it now. It's not become me, and that's what it did for a long time. So you're going to see photos, and my friends will see a massive difference in me compared to 2 years ago even. or in 12 months even. There is a video of Christmas going into 2016 that I've put on my page, and just from then, you know, I'm able to do so much more in life, so much more. Yes, I can't work yet, but that would be that's unrealistic. I need to complete my treatment of my bladder and my bowel in London, Queen Square, and I need to complete my intense physio starting in June, and I need to keep up with knowing the balance and knowing the signs, and that's what I want to really raise awareness, is that, you know, for the first time ever I didn't carry my file with me, and I had so many looks and so many questions that still was saying, it's in your head, it's psychological, there's nothing else you can do. Yeah, it's in your head, it is in your head, I'll tell you all that, but it's not in your head like they think it is. It's not psychological. I do have post-traumatic stress disorder, that's a long story, and has to do with this, and with the symptoms. Symptoms are huge, there's loads. That can trigger off non-epileptic seizures, jerks, tics, speech problems, concentration problems. There's loads, and I'm finding that the things that keep me relaxed and focused day to day, hour to hour, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. There's so many friends out there that have helped me, and family especially. My mum and dad have been incredible, including my mum, who's got on a plane every time I've needed an operation or I've ended up in a really bad way. I've got amazing friends and neighbours, friends as well as neighbours, and I've got amazing friends within a community, church community, and I've got amazing friends in my dance community, because I was a professional dancer before this. I am. I'm going to get there, and I'm going to be on that stage again. It's not going to be long. Yes, some days I may look, and I may look now to you like there's nothing wrong with me. But when you see it bad, it's bad. I'll push myself through. I'll be having an okay-ish day, and I'll push myself through, and then suddenly go, uh-oh, things are starting to tick. I'm starting to ache, I'm starting to feel pain, but then I'll push through because I really want to do that thing that I've planned. But I've had to learn to say no, and to get an early night, even if I can't sleep. Just getting that rest it is vital, because if you can't cover the basics, then you're never going to cover the basics. So this is what I hope this page is going to do, and it's going to be able to encourage others and get more information off others that I don't know yet. I'm learning something new every single day. I'm learning how to read the signs, and I'm learning how to stop as many tremors. They used to be permanent. I wouldn't have been able to do this video. It was like I had MS, and that was just 12 months ago, and here I am with them controlling, and yes, they do spiral out of control, and I'm working. There's a lot I can do myself to stop that, but unfortunately I've just got to live with it, and that is the biggest thing we've all got to accept, as to how to live with it, that we live with it, and that we're believed, but you've got to believe in yourself first. you've got to believe the diagnosis and not go, oh, it's really rare and there's nothing on this, and well, this doctor said this and this doctor said that and that doctor said this and this doctor. Forget it. Just remember that when you find the right consultant that diagnoses you with FMD or FD, which is functional movement disorders, or a functional dystonia, which is a disorder of functional movement disorders, it's hard because you've got to accept that you're going to live with that for the rest of your life. And there are people that recover completely. There are people that take longer. Everybody's different, and they're still researching this, but more and more is coming out. As you'll see on this page, click on the links, have a look at the links, because it's so interesting. And it needs to be recognised, because if it's not, it's going to be a constant battle for people, not just myself. Forget just myself, but for people that get rushed in with pain or live with day-to-day pain or are putting up with the same symptoms and they're not being recognised because nothing's showing up. But they're not going to the right people. And I'm just saying, don't give up. And seriously, people will love you for who you are. I know that now. I know that now. People love me for whether I'm poorly or whether I've made plans and I've had to cancel them. They understand why I can't plan ahead. I can't do it. So that's what this is for. Today's not been the best day. I couldn't do the things I wanted to do today, but I'm not going to own it anymore, and neither should you if you suffer from anything like this. It goes with any illness that's unrecognised by the public, and judgment shouldn't be made. But if it is, as sufferers, we need to learn how to just carry on, and eventually you're going to see light. Trust me, although I've got a long way to go and more operations to go and more procedures and more treatment, and I don't know when it's going to stop, but it's a learning curve, not just for me, but for them as well. Even if they know what the disorder is, they're still learning new disorders every day. So it's a neurological condition. It's not psychiatric, and it's not in your head. So please, people, if you're watching this and you suffer from this, do not let that in, because it's not true. It's not true. And then just go with your gut and your heart and what you're being told, and you'll get the right answers. So message me, talk to me. I just thought I'd do this to really make you know why I'm doing this, and also to show you this isn't me every day. There will be posts of when I'm going to have attacks. There'll be posts of, when attacks are happening. You don't have to watch them, but it's going to be a personal blog now to try and raise awareness and help other people. That's my main issue, definitely. So take care and have a really good week, and more videos and information will start appearing. And thank you so much for your support, everybody. You know who you all are. Thank you.